There's a lot of discourse going around about the new look of Mortal Kombat's Tanya, and I can't help but be reminded of the situation with Street Fighter V's Chun-Li when she was first released in some of the betas. Chun-Li has always been Chinese, however, for the first time I feel like she really was portrayed as an unambiguous Asian woman, and gamers said that she wasn't pretty enough. The final version of her ended up looking a lot more racially ambiguous. And with Tanya, the comments are even more sinister, more racially charged, and more disgusting. I think we need to get out of the mindset in the gaming community that women who are ethnically ambiguous or white are more beautiful than women that have traditionally ethnic features. Thank you for bringing this up. So when the Mortal Kombat 11 Katana trailer dropped, a lot of people were surprised and upset that the face model they chose for Katana in this game was Asian. But the crazy thing for me is that people saw Katana as anything else other than Asian. I mean, I don't know. Like, I remember playing Mortal Kombat 2 and thinking Katana was Asian. Now, I know people would say, like, oh, the original sprite, the person they had was not an Asian woman. But the crazy thing is, like, it was like 2 pixels. Like, you could barely see what her face looked like. However, her name being Katana and her fighting with Japanese fans always gave me the impression that this is an Asian woman. And throughout the years, I mean, her being referred to as a female ninja, her fighting with the Japanese fans, even her outfit in Mortal Kombat 10 being very Asian inspired, I just couldn't believe they saw her as anything else. Okay, I'm not Asian, so I'm gonna tread lightly here, but I'm gonna just give my honest opinion. I think the disconnect comes from how these characters are physically portrayed. For the longest time, the standard of beauty was white women, and women in video games always had to be beautiful. They had to fit that standard of beauty and desirability. And so the closer they are to white women, the more beautiful they're typically deemed. And to me, that really shows in the character designs of Chun-Li and Katana specifically. Their East Asianness is more in their clothes, in their names, in their weapons and stuff, but not necessarily in their face. And so when you look at a lot of portrayals of Katana and Chun-Li, do you see an Asian woman? If I'm speaking for myself, I would say maybe, like if you squint really hard. But would you say you saw an unambiguously Asian woman? Absolutely not. And so I'm going to show some examples. And these are just portrayals of them that I just pulled off of Google. So here's Katana from Mortal Kombat X. Do I see an Asian woman? Not necessarily. I'd say no. Now here's a fan art rendering of Katana from Mortal Kombat 2. Do I see an Asian woman here? Not necessarily either. Mortal Kombat 9 Katana. Do I see an East Asian woman? No, not really. And now for the Katana that caused the controversy. Do I see an Asian woman? Absolutely. Unambiguously. No matter what she was wearing, I could tell this is an Asian woman. Now for Chun-Li. This is Chun-Li from Street Fighter V. Do I see an Asian woman? Nah, not really. Chun-Li from Street Fighter IV. Closer, maybe half Asian, but still really ambiguous. Here's a super popular fan art of Chun-Li that I've seen all over the internet. Do I see an Asian woman here? Nah, not really. Okay, I believe this is Chun-Li from the Alpha series. Once again, could be, but also could be white if she had on different clothes. Same here. Could be an Asian woman because of the clothes, but then if she was wearing something else, maybe, I don't know. And now Chun-Li from the Street Fighter V beta. This is an unambiguously Asian woman. And the same goes for Street Fighter 6. When I look at this woman, I can tell she's Asian. Her facial features. She looks like an Asian woman. And you saw this kind of same thing in Mortal Kombat 11, how people were receptive of Jade, but how there were so many nasty comments and stuff about how Jackie Briggs looked, especially after her redesign was darker than it was before. Okay, so to wrap this up, I just want to clarify there's nothing wrong with being racially ambiguous or characters that are racially ambiguous. But what is the problem for me is that when the designs look less ambiguous and more true to their ethnicity, you get the racism. And that's the problem.